before we get this thing started, give us your name and your profession.
Yeah, my name is Kevin Garner Nishimi. I'm from Rwanda and I'm a photographer.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, how did you get your start in film? Because you say you do photography. So, how did you get your start with video?
So I was like being scared to do video, and then one time I was going to like we had a class of photography, and then my friend was strictly videos, and then he was like, "Why not just do video? It's easy." Cause like he's like, "You see the vision? Why not just do it?" And I was like, and then after I started like learning Premiere, it's like it just got kind of got easy. Yeah.
So, when I got in contact with you, you told me you were in school in Maine. What are you going to
Yes.
school for?
Right now, I'm majoring in new media and with a minor in film and video.
Okay. Um, so no, you're not gonna do no photography, or you just like I'm honing in on this video.
Now, right now, I'm just like doing everything,
Okay,
mostly like videos at the moment.
cool.
I'm doing like photos, everything all the time. I'm doing it. Yeah.
All right. So which one do you think comes easier to you, the photos or the video?
I think what comes to me easily is like photos because I've always loved taking pictures. Like back home when I was before I came in the United States, my mom had just come from like studying here in the US, and then she brought two phones home, and then one was locked, so she couldn't use it back home. So I used to steal her iPhone 4, and then when we started taking pictures, you know, it's just like I just fell in love with it.
All right. So you do this series. It's called Safe Space, right? And it's only gonna be 30 visuals, right? Well, with the one that you're working on now, it's only gonna be 30 visuals. What is the purpose of this series?
So I started Safe Place like joking, but it's like so whenever I felt like I needed to say something, like not like or like emotionally or like I would just go film, because I didn't have any other way, but I'll go film. And then now this series I started is like I'm trying to eliminate the excuses. So like I work about like 120 hours a week. So it's like I still trying to eliminate those excuses. It's like if I want to do something, I have to do it. So like I did this 30 days where I film every day despite what I had, like despite if I'm working, if I'm sick, I have to film those 30 days. So I feel like it was a good challenge for me to remove the excuses. So if I have to do it, I have to do it.
Well, definitely a cool way to put it. Um, in these visuals, though, I believe in you're filming them where you're at for school, so it's colder or it's like wintertime there, but your colors are so warm. What is the purpose of that?
So whenever I just look at like whenever I'm coloring the videos, it's like I want the person who's watching it to feel the way I'm feeling. Like whenever I'm watching my videos, I'm smiling, I'm warm, I'm like it's just I just get goosebumps. So I'm like I want my like person who's seeing it on the next like on the screen that they feel that kind of like warmth in like my face or like whenever I doing it.
Okay. How impactful have they been? Like, have people been reaching out like, "Yo, these are dope. Like, the colors make me feel this way."
Yeah, when I started this actually I didn't think like I'll get the response I got. And it's been affecting people. It's like a lot of people are looking at it, they're like, "Yo, I wanna do this. I wanna if you could do it, I could do it too." And it's like they look forward to seeing it every day. Even if it's just like 5 people or even if it's just 10. But if those 10 people were in the room right now, it would be crazy, you know? So I just kind of like, I feel like it got to the people. At least I hope it got to the people, you know?
Okay, so going like through your portfolio, through your profile and stuff, I see you film a variety of different things. Some like spec commercials, some just very personal things. You also take photos. Um, Out of all the things you film, or the different type of things you film, which one do you think you'll like hone on to, or like just really stay in? Because you also do like concert filming as well. So which like lane do you think you'll just sit in for a little while?
Um, I wouldn't say like one thing specifically because I get like I get ideas like coming like or like I love everything. I don't want to limit myself at the moment, at least. It's like everything I'm doing, I'm loving it every single day, you know. If I do like the concert, it's amazing. If I do like a wedding, it's even better. So it's like I could do I don't want to like limit like put that cap there, but if I was to say one thing, it would be like it would probably be concerts, you know. Yeah.
What is your biggest distraction when you're editing? Because I know like sometimes just trying to keep our brain in one space at like for a specific amount of time, we like, oh, I think about this. Oh, what about this? So like, what's that one thing that like distracts you the most when you're editing?
I think the one thing that distracts me at the moment is TikTok or like whenever I'm editing, I'm like, let me just go find the sound. And then I go on TikTok and then it's like 2 hours. It's like an hour. I'm like, that's like the one thing I'm trying to stay away. But it's also like where I get half of the inspiration. So like, yeah.
It's like a gift but a curse. It's so weird.
Yeah.
How do you, I would say, efficiently wear all the hats you wear? Because you not only like you don't have a team right now. You know, you're filming and editing these things. You're color grading. You're finding the music. Like you're doing all the hats. So how do you keep that balance and make sure you're doing all of them like efficiently, or at least to like where you want them to be?
Yeah. That's, that's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because it's like I have so much stuff to do, and then like my team is like far away, so we can't like all come together, and then where so I have to do that, and it's hard to balance, but like we find at the moment I'm just doing like what I can. If it's like shooting, I just shoot, and then I come home. I just like do it in a simple way, so I don't like get overwhelming. But sometimes get overwhelmed if you get like crazy stuff. Just gotta like find people next to you at least.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm saying this DJ name right. Is it DJ Buka?
Yeah, teacher
Okay.
Buka.
Okay. So I see that you had like the opportunity to like do the backstage, the whole performance thing. How did that opportunity come about?
Yeah, so we had a gallery show in Minnesota in February, and my friend and my partner Mike, it was like he just told me he's like, yo, you trying to go shoot Afro Nation? I was like, you don't gotta ask me twice, you know. And then when we went to shoot Afro Nation, it just kind of like hit it off, you know. Everybody just kind of like it was just a vibe, so it just became love after that.
Okay, that's what's up. Which part of your craft would you say took you the most to like hone in, or like to really grasp? Whether it's like color grading, editing, finding the right shutter speed to shoot in.
Um, that's a hard question because everything is hard. Everything took me a minute, like video wise. Um, but I think the thing that's the hardest is color grading. It's like that finding that like that color where you like, okay, or editing, because the first thing that I hated editing was like I'd have like so many footage and then I wouldn't know where to put them. And I'm like, I want to use everything. But now at least it's like I think that was the hardest.
Yeah, editing it get a little crazy sometimes, especially like when your ideas are like so vivid. And you see them, you like, I want to shoot this scene, this scene, this scene. Then you get there, you like, I ain't really put the story together, but I just knew what I wanted to film. So now I gotta figure it out. So yeah, it definitely gets crazy.
Yeah, and they just want to put everything in. I'm like, that's crazy.
Okay. All right. So we had our last question, which is actually a statement that I would like for you to finish. Kevin Visuals is.
Hold on. That's a hard question. That's hard. That's hard. Hold on. Um, hmm. It's beautiful, I guess. Uh, I couldn't come up with that.
Yeah, well, you're speaking to your visuals. If anybody was to see your visuals and just like go off of that, that's what they would get. Like, yo, these are very beautiful. They're colorful. They're warm. They feel good. So that's definitely a great word to put there.
Thank you so much for having me. You know, I really appreciate that. And thank you for reaching out. This like meant the world, you know.
No problem. No problem.